magical ones. It's Anahata. How are you? Welcome to day 2 of our 5-day challenge for Mindset Magic. Now, you're in this Microdose Your Magic group because you want to up-level your mindset. Why? Because 80% of your success in life depends on the way you think about things. Action absolutely is important. Creativity is important. All of the components that make something as you want to create it and it actually becomes. But the number one thing that you need to master in order for you to succeed as a heartpreneur is mindset. And I want that for you because nothing is more fulfilling in life than to have a bliss biz working where you want, when you want, for whom you want, and for those who love it. So let's dive in to today's day 2 mindset magic so we can master this component and really open the floodgates for more to materialize in your bliss biz. And so today I want to talk to you about your butt. No, not your hiney. I would not be in business if I was talking about that. What I want to talk to you about is the reason you're not moving forward. And to do that, we really need only look to your butt. And this is the thing that you would love to do, but. So think through this with me and go ahead and list it in the comment today for day 2. The challenge is to list your butt. So to do so, think of something or some place you'd like to be or something you'd like to achieve. Okay? Hopefully having to do with your business, but if not, it could be a relationship goal, it could be any type of goal, a health goal. But if we could focus on the business side of things, that'd be good. But if not, that's fine too. So I want you to simply list out something that would be wonderful to achieve in the next 6 months to a year. It would be wonderful if, fill in the blank. But, okay, and it's the but. What comes after the it'd be great, but is so important. That is the story that you're telling yourself. That is the limiting belief that you're using as a barrier into your new. Now, we're complex beings. In part, we do this because of self-defense, right? We want to make sure our ego keeps us small because it's the known, it's the familiar, it's not that risky, right? We'll stay alive, or so we think. And so the but, what is the but? I'd love to hit 6 figures in 6 months, but what is that? It's usually some sort of excuse in your perception of resources. Don't get me wrong, it could be anything. But a lot of us like to throw circumstance on our tracks as an excuse. Knowing, as Law of Attraction students and light workers and way showers, if you're a heartpreneur, you're probably in this group, you understand the dynamics of what vibrates before is what will show up, right? We magnetize, but we are complex with our subconscious, right? 90% of what we are magnetizing is defaults. So let's make some sense of the but so that we can actually resolve it. We can edit the but. And instead of saying, I would love this to happen, but, we can say, I would love for this to happen, and. And so to do that, I would like you to think of a few things. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 things to do so, and then we'll wrap up. So list your but, and your but is your story. And when you're ready to move past that story, 1, fast forward 5 to 10 years from now if that's still your story, okay? Put yourself in those vibrational shoes, if you will. Are you truly going to let this but be the end-all be-all, the reason why you don't move forward? And get a little angry about that, right? No. This but is not going to stand in your way of achieving your goals. It can't. Are you going to truly be okay with not having what you desire 5 years from now, 10 years from now? So when you frame the pain moving forward into, having this thing that you desire still not manifest in 5 to 10 to 15, God forbid, on your deathbed, you still didn't go after it. That's a bummer, right? So we don't want to feel that way. And so thinking forward into the pain and framing that can be very effective in saying, no, enough is enough. I start today. I move past it today. My but is no longer a but, it's an and I find solutions. And so that's the second part. You can realize there's 3 ways to take action when you decide, you know what, I'm going to do this. You could do it yourself, and if you are going to do it yourself, you're probably going to up-level your skills. If you currently aren't doing it, what skills do you need to accomplish it? Now, if it's something that you realize, I'm probably never going to have the skill to do that, that's okay. You don't have to be good at everything. Your second option is to delegate it. So either get the skills, delegate it, and the third option, which I love to do, automate it. Automate it. That's one of the most beautiful things about technology is automation. So again, to take action, to edit your but I can't do this because, and turn it into an and, you simply want to either get the skills you don't have, delegate to someone else who does have that skill set, or automate, or a combination. The other thing you can do to flip your but into an and if you're joining live, you'll want to listen to this in a replay, is to simply think new thoughts, right? Beliefs are just thoughts you keep thinking. And the more you think those thoughts, the neural pathways are hardwired, and it's your default. And you experience that over and over, and you see it in reality, and you validate that, and you celebrate the same thing. If it's good, if it's bad, you just witness it again and again and again. It becomes a cycle. It becomes a rut that you're in. And so to change your story, your limiter, the thing that you would love to do in a year, but fill in the blank, and to do so, what are the new things you're going to think about that circumstance? How are you going to begin to write your new story through the thoughts you think and being conscious of those thoughts? No longer allowing yourself to go down that one-way tunnel train of pessimism or spewing of your but circumstance, right? After all, it's just a story. It may be real, but do you want it to be real? And the other thing I want to show you to do today would be to prove it wrong. So that's the final thing. Prove it wrong. If there's something that you desire that you feel you can't have because, fill in the blank, your limiter, that could be your belief, that could be your reality, but whose reality is that not the case, right? So find someone who has overcome what it is you're desiring, okay? If you can't be optimistic and change your own thoughts, look to someone else who has done what you desire in the face of impossibility, and they've broken that mold, and they've proven it wrong, and they've succeeded. And surround yourself with stories like that, people that have achieved the seemingly impossible, and study them. I advise to hire someone who's been where you want to go, been through what you're going through, and is where you want to be. Beautiful advice. Find three or four gurus that you want to follow and really dive into what makes them successful. How did they overcome the same but that you have? So that's it today, guys. Go ahead and write down in the comments your but. This is, again, something that you would love in your wildest dreams to have happen in 6 months to a year, hopefully business related, but if not personal related, it can be relationship, it can be health, whatever you desire. But write something that you desire specifically, and then figure out what your but is. But what? Right? The but is your story. That's your limitation. And you can set about resolving that through the 4 ways that I just spoke of, either taking action, getting good at it, figuring it out, delegating it, or automating it. Thinking new thoughts, like stop thinking those things that are defeating and stop telling yourself those defeating stories. Prove it wrong. Go find people who have actually said, no, this isn't the reality. I'm gonna, and beat it. And then frame the pain. Fast forward 5 to 10 years and go, man, if I continue this story, how's that going to affect my life? Am I going to stand for that? So I hope that today has been beneficial for your mindset magnetism. As always, like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. God bless you on your path, and I will see you in the Microdose Your Magic Facebook group for more mindset magic as we dive in to and explore the ways we can ensure that our Bliss Biz works where we want, when we want, for whom we want, and for those who love it. All right, thanks so much for joining me. Have an amazing day. Talk to you on day 3. Bye for now.